Welcome to Denton Radio in the Morning, powered in part by Classic of Denton. Good morning, everybody. Thank you very much for being here. We always appreciate it. This is Denton Radio in the Morning. Fun little show bringing you a quick snapshot of everything Denton. We talk about Denton news from the Denton Record Chronicle. We talk about Denton weather. What's that going to look like today, or at least best guess. And we talk about Denton events. We pull all that from discoverdenton.com. So quick little snapshot. Just a few minutes of a show to give you a couple of tools that we hope will help you plan your day, the Denton way. So we're going to jump into the Denton Record Chronicle. Denton Record Chronicle is one of our great partners in this show, as well as in the Discover Denton Welcome Centers. That's why we always love to show them some love. We also love to show love to Classic. If you haven't noticed, Classic of Denton is a great partner of ours too. So we got a lot of wonderful community folks that do a ton of stuff for us here that keep the local information flowing. So anyways, we're going to jump into Denton Record Chronicle. We're just going to give you a couple of top stories so you've got an idea of what's going on over at DRC. If you'd like to follow up, you can do so at dentonrc.com or come by the Discover Denton Welcome Center. We'll hook you up with a physical newspaper. All right, car trouble. Denton resident perseveres through civil dispute over beloved vehicle. TED Talks. Ted Cruz addresses health care for veterans at McKinney Town Hall. Let's see. North Korean missile muscle puts stress on U.S. defenses. Lights, camera, tickets. City workers remove old traffic control cameras and replace them with a radar system. Wednesday, near the intersection of Colorado and San Jacinto Boulevards, the radar equipment mounted on the signal pole sends out high-definition digital waves that will be better at detecting cars, trucks, motorcycles, bicycles, and even pedestrians to improve traffic flow. All right. Well, there we go. Again, if you'd like to follow up on any of these stories in Denton Record Chronicle, you can do so at dentonrc.com. Jumping over into Denton weather, it is 72 right now. We're coming at you live a little after 7:30. We're probably looking at a high of about 92, which is not bad for this time of year. Humidity is going to be high. I'm just admitting it. It's going to be up there. But that's okay. We're going to survive. It is going to be partly cloudy today, not quite. So the forecast says partly cloudy. The sky actually looks like there's not a cloud in it. So I wouldn't plan on a lot of cloud cover. There may be some, because that's what the forecast is telling us. But I wouldn't plan on a bunch of cloud cover. So today may be a day for sunscreen, but luckily we're not going to be getting in the triple digits. We're going to stay in the low 90s throughout the day. We'll hit 91 at 4:30, and it looks like right around 5:30 we're going to dip, and then we'll continue dipping and stay back down in the 80s. So actually most of the day is probably going to be in the 80s. We'll have about 2, 3, maybe even 4 hours in the 90s. But other than that, we're going to spend most of the day in the 80s. So not a bad one. And it's Thursday, so it's a good day to go out and do stuff, and a lot of places have college nights and ladies' nights and things like that. So is today Thursday? Today's Thursday. I'm pretty sure today's Thursday. Today Thursday? It's Thursday. Yeah. Denton Record Chronicle says it's Thursday. I just want to make sure. Okay. So we've talked news and we've talked weather. Now is the time to talk events. We always pull events from discoverdenton.com, which is our community calendar here at Discover Denton, the Denton Convention and Visitors Bureau. We have a great team that constantly adds to this calendar. As well, you can post your own events on the little green post your event button. If you go to discoverdenton.com, hit the events calendar, and we'll walk you through the whole process. Anyways, we're going to give you a list of events happening today. Hopefully some of these catch your eye and something you can do today. Bam, pow, boom, comics in the library at Willis Library. If you're a comic book fan, head on over to the UNT campus. Denton County Farmers Market at the Historical Park of Denton County. The Historical Park of Denton County is where the Bailey Selby House is and a lot of that great stuff. So you've got some cool museums and things you can check out there too. The thing about the farmers market is they're going to serve until produce is gone. Okay, so I'd love to tell you that it's there all morning and that kind of stuff. They're going to serve until it's gone, so you got to get there quick. But even if you get there and there's nothing left, there's still a lot of cool stuff you can check out, like the museums and everything like that. Wish You Were Here, TWU Visual Arts Building. Now, that's a little love to T-Dub if you are looking for something to do on the TWU campus. Watercolor workshop at A Creative Art Studio. So, flex your own creative muscles and work on some of your watercolor stuff. A Creative does a lot of really, really cool stuff. You got to check that place out if nothing else. Imic over at the TAD, that is the gallery over in the Bowlery. If you're looking for a little food and a little art, good place to go. Denton Domino Tournament, sweet, at Dusty's Bar and Grill. So if you are a domino fan, head on over to Dusty's and they'll take care of you. Killer's Mike Night over at Killer's Tacos, and they are some killer tacos. We did a Denton food tour not too long ago from there. I think it was last week. And, man, great menu. And so if you'd like to go check out that open mic, I think they've got a lot of comedy at that open mic as well. And it's just a great spot. Great spot to be. Another open mic going on is open mic at Audacity Brew House. Audacity is our local brewery. And that's a really good time, too. So you got open mic with tacos and you got open mic with beer. Take your pick. Killer's Tacos does have beer as well. I think they've got some Audacity beers. But if you would like the full Audacity experience, that is the place to be. Eastside Social Ride over at Eastside Social Club if you'd like to grab your bicycle. This is going to be cool. Fishboy, SM Wolf, and New Science Projects are all going to be over at the Bearded Monk tonight. Don't miss it. Got to check that out. That's going to be a blast. Bearded Monk's been doing a lot of great music, and speaking of great beer, so they're a great craft beer place and great partners of ours. They've got a show here every Friday called Free Beer Friday and do a lot of beer samples and things about what's going on in the beer world. So make sure you check all of that out. The Bearded Monk, again, tonight. Bearded Monk's it's just a good spot. It's become a really, really incredible, I think, Denton staple. And they've been doing just a ton more music lately, which is super cool. All right, Sergio Pames and Jeffrey Eccles over at Steve's Wine Bar. I actually think maybe it's not Sergio tonight, but there is going to be jazz. There was a switch up. Anyways, jazz over at Steve's Wine Bar every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Steve's it's just fantastic wine bar, great wine, great music. If you're looking for good jazz, man, you're just never gonna beat Steve's. There's great jazz in a lot of places because UNT, but great wine bars that have jazz, it's gonna be tough to beat. So check it out tonight if you're looking for some jazz. That's gonna be a great shot. Trivia night over at Mulberry Street Cantina. Now, we just talked about great wine. This is going to be the great place for tequila. Great margaritas and all that good stuff. So, trivia night over at Mulberry Street Cantina. Check it out. Zach. And I always mispronounce his name because I overthink it. I think it's Zach Noimt. Oh, goodness. We've had him on the radio several times, and he's a great guy and a friend of mine, and I always mess up his name because I always just like to say Zach. But anyways, so Zach Gnome, maybe? Oh, goodness, that's embarrassing. Anyways, but if you see the name and you've heard him before, we are playing him on Denton Radio. He's an incredible artist, really, really, really talented. You've probably seen him here. We've had him on a few times, and he's really, really great guy. Head on over to Dan Silverleaf tonight, and he will knock your socks off. All right. Last but not least, Co Wetzel and Randall King are going to be at Rockin' Rodeo. Rockin' Rodeo is doing some amazing music on Thursdays. They're going to have Rodney Atkins. Just later this month, Rodney Atkins. I grew up in high school listening to the dude. I mean, that's incredible. They had Billy Bob Thornton not that long ago. I mean, they've got a huge lineup, and Co Wetzel and Randall King are part of that lineup tonight. All right. It looks like that is our list today. Hopefully you found something in there that you enjoyed. We've got plenty more happening throughout the rest of the week. It is First Friday tomorrow and all sorts of cool stuff. So check out all those details at discoverdenton.com. All right, it looks like that is our show for today. Thank you all again very much for tuning in. We always do appreciate it. We hope we gave you some information that could help you start your day the Denton way. Thank you again very much for being here. We just can't say that enough. All right, you guys have a wonderful, wonderful Thursday. We will see you tomorrow. Well, thank you for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed the show. Be sure to check out DentonRadio.com for new Denton artists and where they're playing next. While you're surfing the internet, make sure you check out our friends Classic of Denton at ClassicOfDenton.com.